Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody? Let's see what way we're in here. I'm gonna zoom in. That's too close. Come on. Alright, hi guys. Have you seen the new Lawn Fawn interactive die thing? Where they pull the thing and it comes up and it reveals a gift card? I don't have that die, but I was like, you know what? I have all these other Lawn Fawn dies that have the pull tab thing and they have the little notch cutter thing and all that. And then I have the rectangle dies. So what I did, I'm going to see if this works. I've been working on this for a couple hours and was like, well, let me just go ahead and go live early and do it with you guys and see if it works. I took this die right here and I lined it up right here, right? Let's see if I can line it up. Now, I lined it up like that. And then I took and I did what they call a partial die cut. So that means I took this, right? I'm going to show you on the plate. I'm not going to actually run it through. But I took my magic mat and I set it up so that this piece hung off of the edge right here, right? Put my plate over it. So it was like that. So that the only pieces that die cut were under the plate and on the magic mat. So the only part, when I ran it through, so then the only part that cut out was this piece. So that this piece was still attached. Then I went to my scoreboard and I scored it right here. And then this little portion right here, I scored that. And then what I would consider to be the middle. Then I mountain folded it. Valley folded and valley folded, so it looks like that when you fold it all up. Okay, then I took and I measured. Hang on, get a little organized here. Then I took this piece, which is, by the way, it's 4 by 5 1/4, and I got another 4 by 5 1/4 sheet, and I laid it on top evenly, right? Held that down, lifted this up, and drew a line here. That's how I got that little square drawing on there. Then I took this piece, another piece, and I lined that up, but I didn't put a line across this way. And then that's how I got this piece. I cut that. See how it fits right there like that? And I cut me a little tab out. This blue piece is the size of a card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So now we're going to put it together. And we're going to see if this works. So what we're going to do first off is we're going to go I'm going to take this piece here. I'm going to turn it upside down. And I'm going to line it up like this. Because I'm just going to line this up like that. But I want to make sure that that's covering. See how that's not covered? You can't see because I got this in the way. See how that's not like that? So this needs to be lined up just so. Just like that. So see how there's no spaces in between, so you can't see underneath it, right? Now I'm going to take and put some glue right here. Line this back up. Get it lined. Line that up. Just like that. I'm gonna get me a piece of tape so it's in the correct spot. I'm gonna tape that down so it's in the exact spot I need it to be. And I'm gonna take some glue right here. And that piece right there. And I'm going to lay this flat down just like that. And I'm going to push that piece down. So the only place that there's glue is this little section right here. That's why I put that score line there. And that's like a quarter of an inch little spot. Okay? Then I'm going to take this little piece. Put some glue on it. I'm going to carefully pick that up. I'm just going to set it right there so it goes right in between that little notch that I made. Oh, that was something else I did. I didn't tell you. So I took this piece right here from the Swish and Pop pull tab set. And I lined it up like this, right here, right? On this piece, and die cut that notch out. That's how I came up with that. Alright, so we got everything glued. Then we got to take this piece. And the reason I have this line drawn is because I know that I don't want to put any adhesive or anything inside this little rectangle that's drawn on here. I need my foam tape to go right here. My foam tape needs to go there. But, that's where I need my foam tape to go. So, I have some longer foam tape. If I can find it. I guess not. Well, I'm going to take these little strips here. I'm just going to get me one strip for starters. One skinny strip. Take these other little ones off. Let's create this. Here, these are going to be guides because I'm going to need that this piece fits in between these pieces of foam. Like that. This side, just like that. I'll put two of them right here. And then I should be able to fit two at the bottom. take this tape off because it's not doing any good anymore. So now this piece I have here, when I lay it down, I should be able to just pull it up like this, right? And what I want to do, I got to decide, do I want my gift card here or do I want my gift card up here? I think I want my gift card here. So this gift card's no good, but I'm going to use it as an example. So I would get me a glue dot. And say, okay, where's the glue dots at on here? There we go. And then just make sure this is straight. Make sure this is straight, lined up here. I don't know why it keeps wanting to move on me. It's like, quit moving. In there like that. So you put your gift card like that, right? So when you pull it, and that little arrow is telling us to pull, that'll be like that. We need to decorate all this though before we glue it all together and then see if it really works. So while I have that all like that, let's decorate it. And since we're on mermaid, I had found I should have done this before I started gluing things together, but I'm just gonna making things more complicated on myself than it needs to be. Let's just tape that together so that it stays put on me. Keep it closed. And I'm going to tape my project thing to my stencil. I'm sorry I didn't wait till 1 o'clock to do my live, but I don't think I could just sit here all day. My back would be killing me, so I went ahead and started. Alright, so I'm going to get some Uncharted Mariner. Broken China, Salvage Patina. Wait, how many Uncharted Mariners? That's Mermaid Lagoon. Mermaid Lagoon, Broken China, Salvage Patina. Just a bunch of different blues, guys. Get yourself some blues. Uncharted Mariner and Peacock Feathers. And I'm just going to do a bunch of different blue colors in here. I don't know if I'll use them all, but I'm gonna get my, I already got some blue on here, so I'm just gonna come in and I'm just gonna mix up the different blues. Make some Salvage Patina because I like this color. I don't think that's putting down the right color because of all the other colors mixed up. Let's do Mermaid Lagoon. Since we're using Mermaid, we're gonna do Mermaid Lagoon. And I'm just trying to get different shades in here, get some prettier, and get my colors all mixed and mingled. And what this right here looks like isn't going to really matter because we're going to put something over it that lifts up. And this stencil is from Pink and Main. They don't have it anymore though. It's one of their discontinued ones. But they have all kinds of other cool stencils, guys, if you're looking for stencils. Let's come in with some peacock feathers. My stencil moved. Can you see it? It moved on me. That tape's not holding it down properly. And then let's go in with Uncharted Mariner to finish it off. My stencil moved. My stencil moved. Alright, so now we got a pretty design on our card front. But because it's an easel card, we want something on here that will pop up. So, put this together and then we can add something to that. We're going to glue this down to this. That, try to get a border, a perfect little border going around. Oh, and try not to move it. See, liquid glue is great because you can move it, but then at the same time it's not great because then it moves after you place it. Okay, I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that. Seems like it wants to dry real fast, but not. There we go. We're gonna find our little cookie tool. We're gonna put our lid back on our glue. I'm going to cross our fingers that this works. If it does, well, we didn't need to buy a whole new die set. We just needed to use the die sets that we have and mix and mingle them. Okay, that's the top. And that's the bottom. Take this off. I'm going to take all these tapes off. And we're going to carefully line up this corner edge here with that corner piece. Carefully lay it down. Our little tab goes in just right. We're off. We're off. We're off. We're off. Come on. We're off centered. Okay, see, I put that up too tight. That's up too high. That's not supposed to stick. We need that not sticking. So I'm just going to get me a scrap paper. That's a sticker. I want a sticker. So give me a scrap paper right here like this. This is how I craft, y'all. Some of you are probably like, oh, no, 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 no. There we go. That's so not. That works. It works. My mechanism works. But I need this cleaned up better. I do this without ripping my paper. Just gonna rip my paper. We're gonna need something in there too. So if you come in this late, you have to go back and watch the beginning and see how I created this without the actual Lawn Fawn die, using other Lawn Fawn dies. So let's create an aquarium to go on top of that. Let's make an aquarium. Do we want an aquarium or do we want gnomes? We want an aquarium. Let's make one. Let's just make one. Alright. So, I'm going to take this piece. I've got to remember how to do this now. Got all these little pieces here. Right, so this is the built-in aquarium. Our aquarium's gonna go like this. I'm gonna get me a sheet of... What color do I want my aquarium? Sheet of black cardstock. We'll do our aquarium black. Alright, let's refresh our chat because it's telling me there's nobody here, but just in case there is, I don't want to be missing the chat because sometimes this does that to me. Yeah, see, now it says there's 3 people here. Okay, still no messages. Alright, I just don't want to miss anybody's messages if they're chit-chatting with me. Alright, so we're going to take... I got to remember how to do this. I'm going to cut the base out. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I used this die. Oh, wait. I think I need to clean up my die, guys. Cut off these little pieces. That are on the inside because I don't want no little things cut out of it. So. Run that through our die machine. Doom, 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 doom. I think my Trixie girl wants to get down. Trixie girl is my Shih Tzu. And I think she wants to get on the floor. Okay, baby, hold on a second. Let me put you down. Just give me a second. Alright, so it cut it out like this. Look, we got our frame. Right? So that's our base for the aquarium. Take this like this, and I'm going to tape it like that. Wait. Oh, Trixie wants to get on the floor, and I'm not getting there fast enough. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me go put her on the floor. Let me go put Trixie down on the floor. Baby can't get her water enough. No. Say, I want my water, Mama. Come on. Whoa, come on. Kissy, kissy, kisses. Kissy, kissy, kisses. Now you can drink water if you need to. Yep, that's what she wanted. She wanted to get out because she wanted some water. Alright, so I'm going to take this. Put my die back there so I don't lose my die because we're going to cut out a bunch of fishies and stuff out. I'm just going to come on right here just like this. I feel like I'm missing a piece to this set, but probably not. The reason I didn't glue this down is because I gotta put things inside my aquarium. Don't cut the frame, Linda. Oh, I'm cutting my frame, not good. Then I need to cut out these pieces. I'm going to use scrapbook.com's holographic paper. And I'm getting the one that has all the little dots in it. We're going to blind ourselves. No. Alright. And, or I could do it with the blue stuff, huh? Do I have enough of this? No, I like this stuff right here. We're going to use this. We're going to cut out 2 of each of these, so we got to cut it twice. So we're going to take that, and we're going to glue that right there. But we're not gluing nothing, we're taping. I'm going to fold this paper over. No, we're not. Nope, nope, nope. My paper straight, and it's not. It's kind of blinding me a little here. All right, there we go. All right, and I'm going to cut out another piece the same size. That actually should have been the background for the fishies to go on top of, but we're going to use it for the edging. Alright, so we're going to take both these papers lined up together. We're going to put our dies right on here, and we're going to run through, and we're going to cut 2 out at the same time. Must have called a dozen times. Right, there's two here. I know there are, but I, for the life of me, can't get them to come apart. So maybe that wasn't a good idea, doing them together like that. Now I'm just messing my stuff up. Oh wait, I think I got it, guys. There we go. There we go. Now I got it. Okay. So let's put our aquarium together. Now we got to decide, do we want the black frame on the outside or do we want the black frame on the inside? How do we want this? Do we want this to be framed like that? Or do we want it to be, I think we want it to go like that. Like that. Yeah. So we're going to take and we're going to glue this. I love all these glimmery papers, but it really makes it hard for me to see. Actually, we should have put the top pieces on. I think I'm doing it wrong. Let me look at the picture. This is when I could use to have some lawn fawn experts in my group in here so they can help me with this. So we're just going to lay this right here like that. Lay that like that. Because you're not supposed to, the metal's not supposed to cover that. You're supposed to be able to see the side of the fish tank. So since we're putting our aquarium going up and down like that, we use the short one. So you don't use both of them. I think that's where I made the mistake the first time I did this, long time ago. Alright, now we're gonna put the bottom piece on. There's our aquarium. Now if you want to make it a shaker, you could double stack these little frame pieces up and then use acetate or whatever. But see, this is what our fish tank's gonna look like. But we're gonna have stuff inside our fish tank. We're gonna have goodies inside our fish tank. So we need a little castle. We need some sand. So let's get us a scrap paper right here. I'm looking for my pencil. Morning. Oh, I didn't set it up through StreamYard. That may be why. Give me a second and I'll show you what I'm working on. Let me do my markings here. Oh, I don't need it to go that far up. I just need it to go right to about right there. I used the dies you gave me, the Poland. Okay. I took this one here, the pop and pull tab. Oh, you took Shrimpy to get a mani-pedi? Cool. And I used this piece here to cut out a notch and this piece to make the thingamajigger. And I used my rectangle die, and you'll have to go back and watch the beginning how I did it all, but to get this card base, because I don't have the Lawn Fawn die that makes this, because I have a new die out, and I'm like, well, I can use all my other Lawn Fawn dies together to create this. So then you pull it up, look, it's a gift card holder. I'm inspired by Vicky Ruda from a Craft Roulette. She made one that had a cool monkey that was popped up, but we're gonna have an aquarium for mermaid. So that's, and then we'll have to stamp in here. But we're going to put an aquarium on here, so when you pull it up, you have an aquarium. Right? I thought it was cool. Alright, we're going to take this little thing here, and we're going to, right there, because we're going to make us some sand. So, I'm going to die cut this piece right here with this, so I can have some sand. I want it to be like a hill right there. So I'm going to run that through the die cut machine. And I put these marks so I know where to cut it off at once I die cut this piece. Yeah, I was working on it and I'm like, why don't I just go ahead and go live early? Because I didn't wait for 1 o'clock. That's another reason why you probably... Are you talking about the daisy one? The daisy coloring? Or are you talking about the, I don't know what classes you're talking about. There's so many people out there that have free classes. Are you talking about the LV handcrafted one? What classes are you talking about? Did you send me a link? Let me know exactly what classes, and then that way I can let everybody else know too, and then I'll go sign up when I get done. So now I'm just going to come right here, and I'm just going to cut this right there, and I'm going to cut that right there. Then I'm going to get, what color was it I used yesterday? Oh, here it is right here, for my sand for the Mermaid Beach. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use, I think this was the brush I used. Let's see if we already have the color on it so I don't have to. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Okay, I got something else on there too. I don't know what, something's on my desk and it's getting onto my page here, but that's okay. Justine and Laura Beards. Okay, I think I know which one you're talking about, and I don't remember. I'll have to go double check. Let me wipe my table off because I'm getting stuff all over this and I'm not happy about that. I know it's not on my brush. Or there was something on my paper that I used. I don't know. Stress-free card making summit. Okay, and you shared the link. Thank you. Thank you. That way anybody that's in here, you guys in the balcony, if you want to attend a free card making class, there's the link. It's Justine Hovey, right? Is that the Justine? And Laura Beards? Alright, so I want some little lines in this, so I'm going to pull out my stamp set from yesterday. And I'm going to put some little lines in the sand so it looks like more like gravel. Yes, okay, so it's Justine Hovey and Laura Beards. Is Lynn V, is she teaching in that one? Is that the one she's teaching? Is she how to do the shutter card? Is that the one she's teaching how to do the shutter card? Lots of instructors, yes. It's good information. We should be sharing it with our peeps, for sure. So Denise's grandbaby had his surgery. All went well this morning, she said. He had to get tubes in his ears. I'm not worried if this turns out perfect or not, guys. I am just... Yeah, she went to go visit her grandbaby. He had surgery this morning. He's in the hospital, so that's why she's not here. He's in the hospital. And let's see what we got here. We got... I don't want to use hickory smoke. If my ground espresso still works, we'll use that. And we'll just ink it up. I don't know if I got enough ink in this one or not. If this don't work, we'll pull out the mocha we used yesterday. Yeah, we'll pull out the mocha. It's not working. I don't want to play with it. Okay. Did I make a mess of it? Maybe. Does it look okay? To me, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna put this back on this with the set that it goes with so we don't lose it. I should have chosen a specific prompt off that list to use to say, okay, this is the prompt I'm using, but I'm not using a prompt actually. I'm just doing whatever. Alright. Okie dokie. Pokey. So we've got our aquarium. We got the gravel for our aquarium. We got our Dumaflutchy here. So I'm gonna glue this down. I finally got that Eileen's Crafty Glue. I mixed it with water and got it the consistency I want, so it'll come out of this bottle. I'll tell you what. Oh, I didn't. I'll just trim it. I'll trim it in a second. So we'll do that like that. Make sure it lined up to the bottom. And we'll just come along right here. Get our little scissors. Just like that. You know what? I think we are going to cut another one of these frames out so that'll lift up a little bit higher than our sandcastle. So now, what color do I want my sandcastle? Because I'm going to have a sandcastle. I'm going to have a fishy. I'm going to have some green grass and another little fishy. We can even have some bubbles. What color do I want my castle? Bluish colors, so let's just do a rainbow looking one. We'll do it out of these little colored pencil paper. I think it'll be cute. The worst that can happen is I don't like it and then I find something else. But I'm gonna cut it out of that. Yes, I am. I'm just gonna cut it out of that. Lynn and Debbie J, Mary P, Sarah Liz, Cassie Trask, and more. Wow. 21 instructors. Guys, if you're watching this replay or if you're watching this now, you definitely need to go sign up for that Stress-Free Card Making Summit. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, we got our castle. We need our fishy fish. Fish, 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 fishy fish, fish. I'm going through my little scraps I've got beside me to see if I have anything that I think would make a cute little fish color before I go pulling out any fresh pieces of paper. Let's see, what do I got? I got the green for the stuff. We could do the fish yellow. What do you think? Bright yellow fish? Or should I do purple fish? I think we'll do the yellow fish. Or we could do the blue fish. Let's do blue fish. Kind of, I don't know. Let's do both and see what they look like. Let's do a little yellow fish. That way it's bright, but it's not taking over the entire project. And then we'll do a blue fish. Red fish, green fish. And then we'll cut these little guys out. Oh, fun folds and interactives. Yeah, so yeah, I definitely want to make sure I catch that because Lynn V is going to teach us how to make a shutter card. And I want to make that shutter card. I like doing, as you see, I like to do the interactive cards. It's like, if I could have all the interactive dies, I would. But if I can't, I want to learn how to make them without it. So... I'll do some. I don't know if I want to do bubbles. What is this? Oh, some more green. We need some more green. We got another set of these. So I got 2 sets of these. Okay. Okay. We can do that. We can handle that. We can deal with that. Did you say Debbie? Yeah, Debbie J. Okay, it should be in my email then, a link for it from Debbie J. Since Debbie J is teaching. And I think I'm signed up on a lot of those people's emails, so I shouldn't have a hard time finding a way to get there and sign up. I'll do that today. So guys, if you purchase Pink and Main product and you plan on purchasing anything from Pink and Main, in the description is my Pink and Main affiliate link. If you're gonna purchase anything from Sizzix, my Sizzix affiliate link is in the description also. So, if you guys are going to purchase anything, no extra cost to you if you use my link. It'll give me a couple dollars. It'll help me out, guys. It'll help this channel out. Alright, so we have some green ash, some grass. Okay, words work for me. Grass. We have grass. That's not grass, it's seaweed. We got some seaweed. Some more seaweed. I have to glue all this stuff down. We have to glue it all down. Our castle's cute. Our little castle's gonna be cute. Our little fishies. We got little fishies, fish. Like this. The older your washi tape gets, the harder, the worse it is to get off the stuff. There's a yellow fish, red fish, green fish, however it's said. And we got a blue fish. Is he a bluegill? He's a blue fish. That I know. So we got a blue fish. The other guy's eye, does it come out? If it does, we want to take it out. There we go. And then we got a castle. Alright, now we gotta do some gluing. Now we gotta do some gluing. Let's glue our castle down. I'm sweating, y'all, and my glasses are steaming up. That's kind of funny, right? It's kind of crazy. My glasses are steaming up on me from sweating. And don't forget tonight, Craft Roulette, guys. I'm going to go watch Craft Roulette tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. 7:10 p.m. Eastern. Go watch the slideshow and then see everybody's cards. I'm just making a mess over here. What the heck? So have you had your mocha latte yet, Melissa? We do need some bubbled, and you know, if you want to give these things more dimension, you could ink blend them and stuff. Oh, you still need to make it? Alright, let's cut out one more black frame. So we can lift our aquarium up a little higher than our scene. almost done. We're gonna have us a really cute card. And like I said, if you want to see how to make this, I kind of walked you through what I did in the beginning. So guys, we're on day 9. 9 days live straight. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Dum 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 dum. Boy, so much for my clean area. My area is not clean any longer. Get all the little doomaflutchies out. You guys can't see everything going on around me. It's getting a little clustered up in here. Just a little bit. Gluing my paper to my thing, which it'll come right off, but still. Alright, let's... I think I'm getting glue on it. Willy-nilly here. A little bit of willy-nilly going on. Just line this up like that. It'll just give it a little bit of dimension. I mean, you can add as many as extras underneath you want. I'm only going to do one extra just to lift it just a little. I mean, just to give it a little extra dimension. And then we're going to come along here and we're going to glue it to our little scene we made. Trying to see out of one eye, and it got one eye open. The other one doesn't want to cooperate today. And because I'm sweating, my glasses keep steaming up, so it's like, okay. Alright, I'm going to take this, I'm going to line it up from the bottom. Line it up just like so, right on the edges and on the bottom. And because it's on slick, going on slick paper, I didn't line it up right. It wants to move around. There we go. Alright, now we're going to take that aquarium and we're going to attach it here. But before we do that, we need it to say something in here. And I should have stamped in here before I assembled everything. But this is the first time I've ever made this. This is my, what is it Judy always calls them when I make them for the first time? Not a demo. Prototype. This is my prototype, guys. Okay, I had a little birthday stamp, a little stamp here that said happy birthday on it. I'm trying to remember where I put it. Let's see, what does this stamp set say? Yes, prototype, that's the word I was looking for. They're too little, I don't want that. I have a happy birthday stamp around here somewhere. That it's from scrapbook.com. And I pulled it out so I could have it. And now, of course, it doesn't have it. What did I do with it? Where is it? I found it. I knew I had it out here somewhere. That should fit in there. Let's see. Let's see if it does. This was a freebie a long time ago, I think. Let's see if it has a year on it. 2023. See? 2 years ago. It was a little freebie. I'm sure that'll fit right there. Yep, it'll fit. So we're just going to stamp it. We're not going to use our Misty. We're just going to, because we already got all this stuff. So we're going to hope that it works for us properly, that we don't mess it up. So what I'm going to do, because I'm going to run my finger on here, because I've never stamped with it. And I'm going to get my embossing ink, my Versamark ink. I'm not heat embossing, but I'm using that underneath the ink color I'm going to ink with, because that kind of like treats it. Then I'm going to take my black ink and just go. Tap, 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 tap. Now this doesn't have little details, so you could always smush it around too if you feel like you need to. It looks like it's going to have a bunch of little lines and little distortion in it. I'm okay with that. Other people may not be, but I am. Alright, so I want to line this up in here. See, don't move, please. Please stay still. Stay still, thank you. And I should have put my thing underneath it, my phone, to help me get it good. Because it's hard. Maybe because there's other things under here. Maybe it'll help. Alright, fingers crossed we did it good. Ta-da! There we go. So there we go. Now we got to put our aquarium on. So, what we're going to do for the aquarium, guys, we're not gluing the entire thing down. We're only putting glue on this part right here. We're not putting it... Look, there's 3 score marks. There's this score mark here, there's this one here, and then there's that one there. We are not putting glue on this bottom piece, just right here. So we're just putting glue right here. Right here, that's it. And we're going to line it up so it goes right to the score mark. We're not... Just like that. Does the card make sense? Not a whole lot. But... You open it up. Goes like that. And then you can set your card like that so you can see the aquarium. If go check out the gallery for Craft Roulette from last week, you'll see one that Vicky Ruda did. I think I'm saying her name right. She used I'm assuming she used the Lawn Fawn die to make it, but that's where my inspiration comes from. That's basically who I'm casing. But she had a little monkey on it. Doom doom. I love it. I think it's fun. I think it's cool. What do you guys think? Pretty cool that I don't have the dye, but I did it anyway, huh? And if I can do it, you can too. Alright, guys. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed our show. It is fun, right? I think so. Alright, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. And I've got to go figure out why I'm sweating so bad. Alright, bye. So long. Farewell. Where's my button? Where's the button?